Well, this is not going to be as fun as the other one because you can't always have fun. I'm just going to reclaim these screens really quick from that job we just did. Yeah. I didn't know that. I guess I gotta announce myself. But anyways, we're gonna reclaim some screens, which isn't super exciting, but you gotta do stuff like that once in a while. Like I said, this job is all done. It was in the last video. It turned out really great. I'm super happy with it. I was able to take the pictures the other day. I sold about half of them. And yeah, pretty cool. What I'm going to do now is put emulsion stripper on those. Like I said, not super exciting. I'm going to get my mask, my gloves. I was just talking to my friends, the people that were here, about staying up late. Right now I'm on a very late schedule. I went to bed last night about 6 a.m. I don't know why I do that. I think because I just like the night. First I'm gonna wet these super quick just so it's easier to spread the emulsion around. But I think I like the stillness of the night. I think I like being alone. I think I'm gonna spray these, let it sit for a bit, and then rub them down. I think I like being alone. I think I like I get kind of anxious and paranoid at night, which doesn't sound super pleasant, but is kind of a fun feeling. It's like getting scared by a movie or something. It's kind of spooky. I don't know, something about that is maybe a bit inspiring or whatever. This kind of just works the emulsion in a bit better, or works the stripper, emulsion stripper. Usually I will do them 2 times. It takes like 2 times of spraying them down with the emulsion and then power washing. I should turn on the exhaust fan. Oh, it is on. I'm sure if you screen print, you probably know this, but the emulsion stripper, you have to kind of work a bit, not fast, but you definitely can't just leave them on their own, because the emulsion stripper, if you don't wash it out, it actually hardens the emulsion. I'm going to put this mask on now so I can't really tell. Put these headphones on if I can fit them over my shit. There we go. That's not too bad. That's why I have to do it 2 times usually, because where there's no paper, I expose with bond paper. And wherever the paper is, the emulsion hasn't hardened as much because there's paper separating the emulsion from the light when you expose it. But the stuff that doesn't have paper on it, and it's just the emulsion directly exposed to the light, it hardens pretty well. When I do this, I usually kind of create these 2 piles and just go back and forth, especially if you've got, like, I don't know, a ton of screens or whatever. I was here, yeah, like I said, I was here till like 6 a.m. last night. And I was hearing weird voices at a certain point, and I'm pretty sure it was someone that was actually in the building or something like that, doing some sort of performative screaming. But at 2 different points I heard it, and it puts this weird feeling inside of you when you're in this big building and you feel like you're all alone. I always just kind of picture some sort of like, I don't know, what's that one David Lynch movie? If it's Lost Highway or something, when that hobo comes out around the corner from the dumpster in the back of like a diner or something like that, and you just see him for a split second, and he's like super haunting. But I picture stuff like that, or like in It Follows, when I remember the first time when I saw that movie, when that really tall guy steps through the doorway. Something about how much how he like squeezed through that, and like just his body presence in a space. I always picture that being around the corner as something very scary. I got very anxious, and sometimes in those situations I wish I was an American and had a gun. Maybe. You can see there's fucking tape residue from that Staples tape all over this, which is annoying, and which will like create a seal or like a protective layer for the emulsion. So you gotta get that out of the way. I've tried being awake in the day, or like waking up early, but it doesn't work for me for some reason. I gravitate towards the night. I got vampire blood. Yeah, I couldn't tell what the person was screaming though, and I definitely wasn't like ear hallucinating or anything like that. Like, definitely a voice somewhere in the building. Okay, I'm gonna hit these again. I'm gonna actually give these one more quick spray down. But you see what I mean about the tape, how it sticks like that? That drives me nuts. I hate that tape. I hate when you buy any product that isn't just like a quick single-use thing and it ends up sucking, and then you gotta go through the whole roll of it or whatever else. It's like, I'm okay at cooking, but I'm not great. I've cooked plenty of meals that have been absolute shit, and it reminds me of when you cook a big batch of something that sucks and then you have to eat it the rest of the week. That's how I feel about this tape. I got, well, I guess that's my last roll. I went through 3 rolls of that bullshit. All right. This is it. Let's do it. That's better. You take good care of your screens, they can last for years. This screen, I probably have for over, maybe not over 10 years, but at least 10 years. Probably maybe over 10 years, I don't know. Okie dokie. Come back to that one. Some people wash with vinegar after to degrease, but I don't do that. Again, I'm a bit lazy. Maybe I'll coat those after, but for now, I guess I can clean up this crap quick and then show you some stuff in the studio. Oh man, it's still so hot here in Montreal. It is day something of our second heat wave of 2020. We had a heat wave back in May that it was like, I think it snowed the week before or maybe even the week after. But it's too much, man. You can't be doing that. I don't know how people don't think the world is slowly boiling. I don't, because I don't remember any of that shit happening before and being normal. Maybe I'm just hypersensitive to it now. Any change in the weather, I just assume is global warming or climate change or whatever I'm supposed to call it. But it seems, I don't know, man. I guess I'm not a scientist or a politician or anything. These two towels. Making stuff here. Shit. Alright, this is pretty handy. I use this for all my little tools and stuff that I bring over. Scissors, marker, X-Acto, brush for screen filler, little speaker, gum if my breath stinks like dog shit. The tester was looking pretty cool. I might finish that one off soon. It's tough to tell when to stop with those. I think I'm paying too much attention to it now. Get this shit out of here. The flower lady, I think, Helen, I think she stays up at night. Like I said, it's so funny, man. She sleeps right in the doorway. She has this like, she has this like weird bed or like carriage that she's made. And the last time I went, I guess I went probably at 8 or 9 at night, and she was she was like bundled up in the doorway sleeping. And I didn't really say anything. She just kind of sensed I was there and slowly opened her eyes. And she says, "Hello, boy." She calls me boy. "Hello, boy. What can I do for you?" And then, yeah. And I bought some flowers. I always tell her the exact amount of cash I have on me. And I try to hold and show her the cash because I don't like paying taxes sometimes. I like... I guess that sounds kind of fucked up, but I like paying people under the table once in a while. You know, they can put those bucks right in their pocket, and if any time people need it, it's probably right now. You know, a little help helps me out too. Save a couple bucks. I do pay my taxes in general, but anyways, I'll show her the amount of money. I'll say, "Oh, I have $25 on me. I want $25 worth of flowers." It doesn't have to be like a super bundle or anything crazy. And every time she'll, not every time, I guess. One time she was like, yeah, it just went fine. But most times she will bust out the machine at the end thinking I'm paying on card and say it's like 30 bucks or whatever. She'll add like $5. But, you know, so now I owe her $5, I guess. Which I'll pay her. She's pretty great. I want to bring, well, I don't even know if she'd be that impressed. Sometimes shit that I'm impressed by, other people don't really care. I made all these Photoshop actions yesterday, and I was trying to, I was trying to explain it to someone at the studio, and I was so pumped. I had spent like 4 hours kind of doing this thing, and I was, you know, kind of had impressed myself a little bit, and clearly overhyped myself, because when I, you know, told this person, "Oh, look, you know, guess what I did," blah, 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 and I explained it to them. I don't know, maybe he didn't fully understand, but maybe what I did just wasn't that good. Maybe I you know, maybe show you guys or something, but anyways. I got this stuff in the mail the other day. This is for pressing flowers, going back to that. This is just like laminate paper. And I did a couple with this parchment paper on top, and they turned out pretty good, some of them. Not all of them. Some of them I think I kind of fucked up, but whatever. Where did I put my bag? There it is. Okay, all tidy. I'll be back in here in a couple days to print the rest of the stuff. There's my bond paper positives down there. They still got tape on them and stuff. I'll take those off after. But just cheap, you know, 36-inch wide roll. I think we're printing off a Ricoh, like a Xerox machine. It's pretty good though. All right, I got everything. I wonder if the camera's been too low. I feel like it has. You're like looking at my dick. The whole video, whatever. I'll still upload it. Shit. So you like this? My color-coded keys? I've got a few different sets with the exact same little tops on them and stuff. I'm very organized. The kitchen is a mess right now. I'm gonna dye some stuff later. I just came up with this idea. Whatever, I'll talk about it another time. But to finish this one off, I guess, I'll just drop off these inks and show you. I'll show you some of the pressed flowers and I'll show you the shirts I did. Those all go back up there. And turn this shit off. Yeah, here's the shirts. They look great. I'm super happy with them. You know? I think I sold about half so far in just a day. And then where's these flowers? Check it out. Isn't that cool? This one didn't really turn out. Because I guess, like, you have to really dry them out. This one had a lot of moisture in it still. And I guess maybe if you dried it with a heat gun or something beforehand, it would be better. But I was ironing it and I thought it was done. And then this big bubble came up, I guess from all the, you know, you're applying heat and the water's evaporating, so it's got nowhere to go, and this bubble, you know, I didn't explain that very well, but that one's pretty cool. This one's pretty cool. Again, that was a little bit too wet, but 2 new shirts I'm working on, some stickers, bunch of stuff, bunch of packages going out, cool stuff coming, you know. Last thing I'll show you is this rose, because it turned out like shit. It looked so much cooler before, but I'll get better. You just gotta practice.